Have you ever felt totally lost in the huge world of Microsoft products? Yeah, me too. Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to decode one of the most powerful and, let's be honest, sometimes overwhelming resources out there, the Microsoft Community Hub. Think of this as your personal map.
Oh, we have all been there, right? You're in the zone, you're deep in your work, and boom, pop-ups. Just endless pop-ups. It's one of those small things that can just completely throw off your entire day. Or maybe this one feels familiar. You have a real problem, you know there's a place to get help, but you can't even find the Ask a Question button. The frustration is so real, and trust me, you are not the only one endlessly scrolling looking for that button.
And then sometimes, it's not a small thing at all. The stakes can be incredibly high. This isn't just about an annoying pop-up. This is about someone's career, certification, something they've spent months studying for, and suddenly it's all at risk.
So, yeah, whether it's a minor headache or a full-blown crisis, that feeling of hitting a tech wall, it's universal. We all know what it's like. So where do you go? Who do you ask when you have a problem, a question, or you just want to get something off your chest?
Well, the answer is you turn to the community. Every single one of those problems we just saw came straight from the Microsoft Community Hub. It's the central spot designed to tackle exactly these kinds of issues.
So here's our plan for this explainer. We're going to take a tour of the hub. We'll start with the world of questions that makes it tick. Then we'll figure out how to actually find your answer. We'll also see how you can learn directly from Microsoft itself, really get the power of the community, and finally, show you how you can get in on the action.
Okay, so first things first. At its core, the Community Hub is built on one thing: questions. Just think of it as a massive, living library of real-world problems from millions of users all over the globe. This is where it all begins.
And the variety is just staggering. You've got these huge, high-level questions about things like Windows 10 security, and then you get way down into the nitty-gritty with super specific technical stuff like switching license types or moving folders in SharePoint. And of course, it's also a place for some brutally honest feedback, like this person just saying the new Planner UI is worse. All right, so you have this giant universe of questions. How in the world do you actually find an answer? Well, that's where the magic word comes in: community. It's all about the conversation. Now, check this out, because this is a perfect example. On the left, a user asks a pretty complicated question about building a whole system in SharePoint. And on the right, you see the answers start to pour in. And look closely, it's not just from other users. You've got people with contributor and even official Microsoft tags on their profiles. You're getting help from your peers and from the experts, all in the same place. And this is where the scale of it all just hits you. That one single question about a SharePoint system, it's been viewed almost 50,000 times. Think about that. One person had a problem, and the solution that the community came up with has helped tens of thousands of other people. That is some serious impact.
But wait, there's more. The Hub is so much more than just a Q&A forum. Microsoft actually uses this platform as a direct line for us to get official updates and training. It's a fantastic educational resource.
You really have a bunch of ways to learn. You can dig into the official blogs to get the real story on product updates, like what's new with Copilot. You can join live virtual events for some really deep hands-on training. And, my personal favorite, you can join these Ask Microsoft Anything sessions, AMAs, where you get to ask questions directly to the people who are building these tools. How cool is that?
So when you mix all this together, the questions, the answers, the learning, you get something that's way more than just a help site. It builds a real, genuine community. And the platform even has features built right in to encourage that connection.
And this is a huge part of what makes it feel like a real community. Expertise is actually valued and rewarded here. The platform goes out of its way to recognize and celebrate the people who consistently give the best answers. Things like this Product Champions leaderboard. It kind of turns being helpful into a friendly competition, and it encourages everyone to share what they know.
And if you want to know what everyone is talking about right now, just look at the top tags. I mean, is anyone surprised that Excel's at the top of the list with over 44,000 discussions? This chart is basically a real-time map of the challenges people are facing every single day at work. It's all about SharePoint, Teams, and of course those formulas and functions that make it all happen. Okay, so you've seen the questions, you've seen the answers, you've seen the community in action, so you're probably asking, all right, how do I get in on this? Well, the great news is it's incredibly easy. At the end of the day, the goal is simple: connect people so we can all learn, share what we know, and build up our skills.
It doesn't matter if you're a total beginner trying to figure out a formula, or you're an expert who wants to talk about the future of AI. This place is designed for you.
And getting started is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Seriously. First, just sign in with the Microsoft account you already have. No new passwords to forget. Second, and this is a big one, personalize your experience. Tell it where you're interested in so you only see the stuff that matters to you. And finally, step 3, just jump in. Ask a question, or hey, even better, find a question you can answer and start sharing what you know.
So that's our tour. We've decoded the hub, and now the only thing left to do is participate. So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. If you had access to millions of your peers and thousands of actual Microsoft experts, what's the one technical question, big or small, that you would finally ask?